There's the doppelgang. All right, all right, all right. Ooh, oh God, okay. I think we want to get down our Ygra. I don't know. Ygra, eater of all. Come out, my kitty cat. And, oh, they do! Okay. That doppelgang is a crazy card. Ancient Cornucopia, that's fine. They create about 7,000 different, So, Bristol, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Okay. So they create about 40,000 food tokens. They've got 8 cornucopias, and our Ygra, eater of all, is just gonna eat you. Sorry, Farmer Brown. Look at that. Hey, down to 25. I think we'll be okay. So I'm gonna sacrifice a creature. Let's sacrifice the Greedy Freebooter, eater of all, and we're going to eat your entire library. So, yep, like I said, I don't know if the opponent has realized it yet, but we are infinite up their sleeve. They finally get it. We get a good game. Ygra, baby. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man to Man, and today we've got a juicer for us. So today's deck is a little bit crazy. We have a little bit of infinite action. We got a little bit of aggro action, a little bit of mid-range. I don't know what the hell we got going on, but let's go ahead and dig right into the deck. Squirrel Sacrifice featuring Ygra, eater of all, this little kitty cat. So I'm going to start off with the most like meme fun way that we can win. So let's just start with the combo pieces. Obviously, I'm not the first one to do this. So like, I mean, there's been other like lists. I think this one's the most, I don't know, I always think like mine is the most competitive version of it. I guess we're going to try. Scavenger's Talent. Whenever one or more creatures you control die, create a food token. It's only once per turn, which is like cool, you know, whatever. We do need plenty of food. I am also running the Devouring Sugarmaw, so that kind of have to keep that in mind, that we do want to just like drop down tokens for the Devouring Sugarmaw so that we can eat it. But nevertheless, with a Scavenger's Talent, whenever you sacrifice a permanent, target player mills 2 cards. Now, unless you have the infinite loop, I always mill myself, because the level 3, obviously at the beginning of your end step, you're going to sacrifice 3 other non-land permanents. If you do, return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So, we want to be able to return things from our graveyard to the battlefield, because you have to get all the combo pieces. So, it is kind of a clunkier combo, but when you do get it off, it's very, very cool. It's going to be Camellia the Seedmiser, Menace. Other squirrels you control have menace, which is cool, but typically what you want to do is whenever you sacrifice 1 or more foods, you're going to create a squirrel token. Now, also you can put a +1/+1 counter on each other squirrel you control for 2, which can be very, very relevant. Don't get me wrong, that is definitely relevant, but let's go into the combo here. Obviously, Ygra, eater of all, makes other creatures are food artifacts. In addition to the other's type, you gain 3 life. Obviously, you can sacrifice them for life gain. Whenever a food is put into the graveyard, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Now, Ygra does not have trample, so I've had games where this literally gets up to like 80 power, 80 toughness, like literally, I'm not kidding you. And you just kind of sit there and you just get walled off by tokens, which is really annoying. But Ygra is still amazing here, because what we're going to do with Ygra is if you have the other creatures that are food artifacts, you sacrifice them, you can just do whatever you want. Now, every single one of your creatures is a food and a token, and whenever you sacrifice any creature, you're going to be able to do that. So you're going to be like, well, how do you have like infinite mana? We don't need infinite mana. We just, I don't know how to say this, but I think it's Bartolomé. If that's how you not say it, I am very sorry. But either way, the Vampire Knight. The Vampire Knight, you can just sacrifice a creature at any given time. So there's basically 4 pieces you need. You got the Scavenger's Talent at level 3. You got the Vampire Knight, and then you have Camellia the Seedmiser with Ygra, eater of all, and then it's game over. That's actually infinite. Now, it is worth noting that there have been times where you can actually just win by milling your opponent out, just by like grinding them out in general. Like, just like, you know, they can't really deal lethal, they kind of have control, but you still can just mill them out with this. Now, the most unfortunate part, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is going to be the hardest matchup we have, is the Boros token control deck. Because they can just wall off your attacks with like little fish. Little fishies just kind of come out as a 1/1, and it can just like kind of block off your Ygra and everything like that. So that's why I kind of like this a little bit more. We are running Lavaspur Boots, if you notice. This definitely is needed, in my opinion. The Mirrex is a little bit too wonky with our mana base here, so I don't really like the Mirrex. The Mirrex obviously being a big control FU. But I think the Lavaspur Boots works very, very well. You can go for the Fanatical Offering to kind of like sacrifice it. You can just take the Vampire Knight and sacrifice it as well. But if you do need a little bit of oomph versus control, I do like the Lavaspur Boots a lot. You can go to get something haste, with like the Ygra or even like Devouring Sugarmaw, and most likely the Bristlebud Farmer. Bristlebud Farmer creates 2 food tokens as soon as it comes out into the battlefield with trample, so that's very, very nice. You can trample over those pesky little like tokens that the carrot cake and, you know, whatever the hell. Whenever it attacks, you're going to sacrifice a food, mill 3 cards, then you may put a permanent card from among them into your hand. So, more mill action. Again, you will have a large amount of creatures and stuff in your graveyard, which is nice because we do run like Feed the Cycle. For forage, you're going to sacrifice a food, or you can get rid of cards from your graveyard. I would get rid of the cards in your graveyard first, because of Scavenger's talent. You want to be able to use that level 3 and sacrifice your non-land tokens. So, or non-land permanents, excuse me. Vinereap Mentor, this card's really nice. Whenever it enters or dies, create a food token. This is really cool. Like, I mean, 3 power just for like a 2-drop is like nothing to sneeze at, and then you get 2 food tokens with it, so pretty nice. I am running Greedy Freebooter and the Corrupted Conviction to kind of have like this kind of little action going on here. I don't know, just like kind of like a solid little like sacrifice shell. Greedy Freebooter with the Corrupted Conviction. You can also sacrifice the Greedy Freebooter with the Scavenger's talent. So the key thing we want to do here is like kind of grind out our opponents to get the combo here. So it is a little hard. Obviously, you do need, you know, 4 pieces, but that is the reason why we do have Scavenger's talent to kind of bring things back from the graveyard in case things get a little bit crazy. I also do run Greta Sweettooth Scourge. I mean, we are having food tokens, so you might as well, I don't know, you sacrifice a food, draw a card, you lose 1 life. Nice little mid-range card. I do love Greta the Sweettooth Scourge, so it is what it is. I think this is pretty much the deck. I mean, obviously, we don't have to go over all the removal here, but we do get access to Tear Asunder being Golgari colors, which is really, really nice versus, like, you know, Aquazot's getting rid of it and exiling it forever is really, really nice. But like I said, this deck is definitely more combo-y. It's kind of, I don't even know, really, it's combo. It's definitely combo, and it definitely can go infinite, and I can't wait to show you. So let's go ahead and give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members. They mean the absolute world to me. They do support the channel financially, which again, we're working slowly but surely. We will have some sort of perks. Feel free to join us in the Discord. The Discord is free to join. You don't have to like pay or anything to join the Discord or anything like that. But do consider joining the channel and becoming a Mana Rock. That would help me out in my journey as I continue to fake it till I make it. But until I do make it, we're going to continue faking it. And keep in mind that only you can help protect the Aether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Jordy 1200. I think we're going to rock with this. This Feed the Cycle card is a kind of a meme. A little bit, but when it works and you can use it for 2, basically like a free Bitter Triumph. I don't say free, but not having to pay that life for the discard is pretty nice with Feed the Cycle. Let's see if we can hedge our way through this maze. Should we go for the Mortuary or should we go for the Cottage? I think I'm going to go for the Mortuary. Fanatical Offering. Okay, I initially made this deck with literally 4 Fanatical Offerings. I am going to put this away because we don't really have food yet, but and we also have the Corrupted Conviction. I am thinking about, I already cut it from 4 to 3, and I honestly might take it down to 2 or 1, because I think it's a little bit overkill, to be honest with you. Speak of the devil, there's another one. Okay, well, let's drop down our Vinereap Mentor. Man, this card's really good, man. Just a 3-2, obviously 2 food tokens for 1 creature, and then just having 3 power. And 3 power for 2 is, like, decent. We can kind of like sneakily be like a more like a kind of an aggro deck here, especially with the Bristlebud Farmer and stuff. Key Harvest, like I said, this battle I should say has a lot of food on both ends. Okay, we finally get some Teamer colors. Not sure what's up with that. I think we'll just let's get this down. Got the Fanatical Offering. I don't know what we're playing against though. Like what the hell is this? There's gotta be Teamer, right? Heat Harvest again. It always throws me for a loop though, because this is not like Atraxa colors. You gotta imagine any sort of like rampy deck pretty much has to go. I mean, I say has to pretty loosely, but it has to go Atraxa. Let's go ahead and use the Fanatical Offering. When it's good, it's great, man. When it's good, it's great. Okay. Ooh, got our Ygra, Eater of All. Looking good. Another Restless Cottage. Lots of tap lands here. That's okay. It's either tap lands or pain lands, to be completely honest with you. So I'm gonna go for the map token, maybe. We could have pushed for the Bristlebud Farmer instead, but I'm a little nervous they have something like whatchamacallit, some sort of sweeper, ill-timed explosion, etc. Let's swing first. I'm gonna have to discard here, but let's swing. All right. Are they just gonna go for the Heaped Harvest? I'm assuming they're just gonna go for Heaped Harvest here. But let's go for the Vinereap Mentor, and then we can go for Corrupted Conviction. When they do go for, I'm assuming, I think Ill-Timed Explosion is the only sweeper in these colors, right? Unless they show me white. Survey says that's not white. Wah, 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 wah. Wow. Yeah, this is just gotta be Teamer Ramp. I'm assuming that, like, well, there's the Ill-Timed Explosion. All right, absolutely, absolutely. I will. Well, I guess hold on. So I'll just wait here because this has like a separate trigger. So maybe this kind of screws them up. I don't know. We'll see. Highly doubt it, but we'll just wait for them to discard. Okay, now we can do it. Corrupted Conviction. Let's go ahead and take our draw here. The other one's going to die as well, so we are going to get food tokens regardless, which is very, very nice. Alright, ooh, I mean, we're starting to kind of like build up that, the combo part of our deck, which is very, very cool. So I gotta worry about a Vine Stock on the back end. That is worthy of note. Not too scared of it yet, but a lot of tap lands. That's the only thing unfortunate about this deck. We do have, obviously, to kind of make the Abzan colors work, lots of tap lands. So I think we'll just go ahead and do this. And you know what? We could just slam down the Bristlebud Farmer, or we could go for the Scavenger's Talent. I think it's still better to go for the Farmer. If they sweep it, like, whatever. You know, my bud, Farmer Brown. I mean, there's so much food. There's 5 foods on my end, and they also have a Heaped Harvest. There's, oh, speaking of which. Okay. They're down to 2 cards left in their hand. I'm a little nervous though, because you know they have some sort of bomb. They either have what, like, Doppelganger or what's the one that does all the damage, returns all the land back? Well, Ancient Cornucopia is not it. Only 1 card left in their hand. You got to imagine it's something pretty nasty here. I mean, we can match the Vine Stock 1 for 1, so let's go ahead and swing in, and I will definitely mill. Sack the food. We got enough food. Let's not be gluttonous. Nothing too insane here. I guess I'll just be like the land. I kind of do like the land because it comes in untapped. So I think I'll do that. Seems they're contemplating activating the Restless Vine Stock, which they do not, which is fine with me. I mean, we do have offensive prowess here. don't have prowess, but we do have you know what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and get down our Scavenger's Talent. It is really nice not having to play against white, because Scavenger's Talent is very prone to just getting killed by even like Get Lost. It is kind of a problem. White is so good versus enchantments right now. There is like the Artist's Talent. This is Scavenger's Talent, but there's many talents among the trades. So if you have like Artist's Talent or something like that, definitely not nearly as appealing. And then white also has temporary lockdown. So, but we don't have to worry about that right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice these 3. Nothing too super mega sexy right now. I think we'll just go for the Mentor. Here's the thing. We can mill them out if we have infinite, obviously. But if we don't, I would rather just mill myself so that I have more things to choose from the grave. That's kind of how I... Ooh, there we go. Got more pieces, more pieces. That's kind of like how I like to play the deck here. So I always mill myself until obviously it's a threat to them. Because if we just like randomly mill them for 6, is that really that good? I don't think so. All right, so I'm getting a little nervous here. You gotta think it's coming. So it's gotta be one of the two. It's either Doppelganger or I can't remember. World Soul's Rage, is it called? There's the Doppelganger. All right, all right, all right. Oh God. Okay. So 3 Bristlebud Farmers. That's a lot of food. You know what? Here's the thing, though. Honestly, like this is not that bad. It's really not that bad. They can have all the food they want. They can have all the food they want. I don't really care because I'm not really looking to win via damage at this point. So we have enough combo pieces. I think we want to get down our Ygra. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep saying Ygra. Ygra, eater of all. Come out, my kitty cat. Okay, here we go, baby. We resolve. We resolve. Looking good. And we do have. I mean, we do have a Camellia, the Seedmiser in our back pocket. So if I swing with the Bristlebud Farmer, I guess maybe we do get the mill, but then I do have to sacrifice a food. Maybe I don't want to do that. Honestly, I immediately regret this. I'm still gonna do a thing. I mean, I might as well because I already did it. So I guess we'll grab another Bristlebud Farmer, but I don't know if I should have done that. And at this point, I'm gonna start milling them. I mean, we have our combo pieces. We have a Bartolomé in our hand. So I don't think I really need to search for my pieces anymore. They do block. Well, actually, I was not okay. I was regretting swinging in because I was like, they're probably not going to block anyway because their win condition is probably just dealing enough damage to our face. But I guess I do have Ygra now. Yagra's going to get bigger, which is nice. Doesn't have trample, which is not great, but we'll get you down, and I guess I'll just go for the Gumdrop Poisoner now. Whatever. Get the Gumdrop Poisoner out now so that the Scavenger's talent can retrieve another card from our graveyard. Yep, this is fine. Plenty of food to go around in this wonderful economy. Not. Alright, so let's go for the Seedmiser here, obviously, but alright, I'm going to start milling them out. I know that we can go infinite, but like I said, there's no really reason to mill me at this point. We have all of our pieces. So, ooh, we get the Atraxa and a Roxanne. So they are running Atraxa. Atraxa, obviously, kind of weird. They're not running any white. You think they would at least run like 1 plains or something so they could hardcast it? Okay, here we go, baby. Hedge Maze. Well, that's better than another big bomb spell. So they gotta be thinking. They obviously are thinking about something here. And oh, they do. Okay, so that took a long time, but I understand completely. That Doppelganger is a crazy card. So. Eater of all, they're gonna have to set. They have plenty of food to kind of pay the ward costs here with the Ygra. So, okay, this is pretty scary. I don't really care that much though, because they go with the Ancient Cornucopia. That's fine. They create about 7,000 different. Actually, it's not that bad, right? So Bristol, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Ygra, Eater of all. Okay. So they create about 40,000 food tokens, but that's a legendary, so I don't really care about how many tokens you got there. They've got, what, 21 food tokens? They've got 8 cornucopias, a lot of life gain now, but honestly, like, honest to God, this isn't that bad. They swing in. Wait, they didn't even swing in. They just sacrificed it? What did that do? What did that do? Now they're swinging in. I think did they just mean to swing in? I mean, I don't know. I'm going to absolutely block them off with our kitty cat here. They're kind of helping us mill themselves out as well. Bristlebud Farmer. All right, so they got a Roxanne. Not a big deal. There's a lot going on here. This is kind of crazy here. Let's go ahead and block this off. And our Ygra, eater of all, is just gonna eat you. Sorry, Farmer Brown. Look at that. Hey, down to 25. I think we'll be okay. So Ygra eats you, the old farmer. Ancient Cornucopia is going to gain them a lot of life. At this point, we're not going to win by the life, so I don't really care. And Roxanne does not even really do that much. If they want to kill the Mentor, whatever. It does exile because of the finality counter. That's fine. But here's the thing. I think we just win, right? I think we have officially withstood 2 doppelgangs. I think we're just going to win now. We have the pieces. So let's go for the Greedy Freebooter. so that I have something to kind of sack or whatever. But now that we have Bartolomé, I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how I've been saying it. But now that we have a free way to sack, I don't know. I think we just got it, right? We've got the unlimited combo piece mill. So I'm gonna sacrifice a creature. Let's sacrifice the Greedy Freebooter. We have a bazillion Scavenger's Talent things going on. They have their own Ygra, but I think it's way behind ours. So now I don't think it really matters here. We're infinite, right? This is it. Ygra, Eater of All, and we're going to eat your entire library. That's right. Scavenger's Talent, and this is very talented. So now we just go for you again. We just sacrifice this squirrel, and because the squirrel is also a food, because of Ygra, the Scavenger's Talent is just going to mill them out, and now we got it. We're infinite. We're infinite, baby! I repeat, we are infinite. I don't know if our opponent has realized it yet, but this is it, baby. Let's go and give me GG's. Clank it up, baby. Clank it up. I'll do this all day. Is it a little annoying? Would I play this deck to grind the ladder? No, because of all the clicking. Honestly, I would say I typically am, you know, not really the biggest fan of these decks. This isn't that bad though. I don't think this is that bad. This is the landfall deck was much worse in terms of like being solitaire. This is okay. We can rock with this. So, yep, like I said, I don't know if the opponent has realized it yet, but we are infinite. Don't think there's any sort of like trick they have up their sleeve. They finally get it. We get a good game. Ygra, baby, let's go. Dragon Storm, usually Otter Storm nowadays, but I guess we'll see Dragon Storm. Let's go for you. Looking pretty good. Nice little, yeah. You want to? You're holding up priority. Whether we got like a cut down or a disfigure. Go ahead and cut down my Greedy Freebooter. That'd be fine with me. What we got here? Oh, Founding of the Third Path. So we kind of, I think we kind of know what to expect with this deck. This is going to be Picklock Prankster. Yeah, we know what this deck is about. Well, Shelly's Edict's actually not that good versus us, so I don't mind that. And like I said, going back to this Mentor, hey, it's got 3 power. 3 power for 2 is nothing to sneeze at. I mean, we can definitely be a little bit aggro. Not an aggro deck by any stretch of the imagination, but we can kind of turn it on here. Especially with this kind of deck, we know what to expect. Yeah, the Shelly's Edict is just going to kill the Freebooter. So, that is obviously the downside of the Edict. They're probably looking for, I mean, we know how this deck works. And they have like Atraxa. I think, what's it called? Omni something. God, it's like that. It's like an 8-drop blue. It's got like the wizard. Oh man, I'm losing it a little bit. Either way, they get to play stuff off the top of the library for free, and that's all I know. Virtue's not that bad. I mean, I don't really like that they gain life. That is kind of annoying. We got a Devouring Sugarmaw. This is very, very nice. We'll go ahead and set up our Scavenger's Talent and be on our way. Take my little one, baby. You already know they're going for the Squirming Emergence. That is... I know that's what the card's called. God, why can't I not remember that card, though? Concluded Courtyard, yeah, I think this deck might need a little bit more pain lands, just so that our turn 4s aren't as awkward. Because I've been noticing that a lot, that we have a lot of those, Restless Cottages, a lot of those pain lands or whatever, but we'll go ahead and make this the least awkward possible. And now we've got a full-blown Scavenger's Talent, and you already know I'm sacrificing the Greedy Freebooter. You already know. What are they gonna do? Cut down. So they did have the cut down, and that doesn't really do anything though. Does this order matter? Am I crazy? No, it doesn't matter. Because the Scavenger's Talent's gonna give us a food, and then even if they didn't, we get to create a treasure token anyway. So this didn't really do anything. Feed the cycle. I already have a feed the cycle, so I think we'll just pass on that. That cut down did it didn't do anything functionally. All right, let's do this. Okay, so. I don't really want to mill them out and give them more Squirming Emergence targets, so I definitely think it's very important for us to mill us here. Plus, again, if we're not going infinite, I would rather mill myself out so that I can kind of set this up. There we go. There we go. Got one of the squirrels. So we've got Camellia into the graveyard. We need Ygra and then the Bartolomé But that's kind of neither here nor there. Big Block Prankster. They do have to be kind of careful here. I'm fixing my sock. In case you're wondering what the hell I'm doing here. Sock's coming off. There's a Squirmy Emergence. Okay. Alumra, Bellow of the Woods. Okay. Getting a little nervous here. They're obviously set up relatively well. They do have to be careful, though. I mean, Alumra does mill themselves out. We can... I mean, even if we don't go infinite, we can definitely do it. Okay, well. There's a Traxa! There it is! There it is! Okay. I'm not scared. We can feed the cycle at one time, so, I mean, we can kind of survive for now, but just gaining all that card advantage is going to be what we're not looking forward to. Alright, so here we go. One... Are they low on land? They're going to miss another land drop. That's actually pretty awesome. So they actually get rid of the card. Okay. I think we're just going to feed the cycle. Yeah, let's do that. No, I think we're going to sacrifice the... let's go for the lands here. I want my food on the battlefield, so... We do get rid of a Traxa for now. I think we do... Hold on, let's go for the Devouring Sugarmaw. Let's get our damage in first. I'm going to go for this so that we have more things to sacrifice. You know what? We got Camellia. We're not going to win via damage, I don't think. So just dropping down this Devouring Sugarmaw feels a little stupid. Because we know that they have another Squirming Emergence. So let's go in for half for dinner instead. This way we have more things to sacrifice. We get down this other... Scavenger's Talent. End turn. I think I like that a little bit better here. We're going to try and mill them out. I guess we'll keep you. Bang. And let's go for Camellia the Seedmiser, or do we go for Greta the Sweettooth? I think it's just going to have to be the Seedmiser here. But look. They got 33 cards left in their deck. Do I still just want to mill myself, though? It's like, if we're not going infinite, we'll just do that, I think. That's kind of the thought process here. Is like, well, but then you can also make the case that they already have their combo pieces. So, like, is milling them even hurting? No. Swarming up. Yep, here we go, baby. One with the Multiverse. That is the card that I could not think of. I think that was a fair depiction of the card, right? You know, there we go. We got the wizard. Actually, if that's you know, if that's someone I should know, please feel free to make fun of me. One with the multi. It's been a hot second since I've brewed with one of the multiverse. Maybe I should make a deck here. Oh wow! Whoa! Bristlebud Multiverse. My friend. You're cutting a tight rope here. I mean, I don't even really think there's anything that crazy to grab from my graveyard. You got what, 20? So they got 20 cards left in their library. This is crazy. You are walking a fine line. Okay, well, Lumira also mills you. So you're gonna mill another 4 cards. So, okay. I think we can win. I'm not even joking you. I think we have this. They're kind of like tapped out here. I think we just won. I'm not even joking you. So, okay. Scavenger's Talent, we're going to get another instance of them milling 2 cards per permanent. So we can sacrifice 3 automatically without even having to pay for it. Is Ygra good here? I don't think so. I guess I'll just drop this, whatever. I think we're good, though, because let's use Scavenger's Talent. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent... Okay, we're gonna sacrifice 3 things at the end step no matter what, though, right? So let's do this. We're gonna get another token back, so I'm not really too worried about that. And I'm milling you. Now I'm milling the opponent for sure. So you mill 4 down to 11, and I think we're good. Now we're good. Now we're good. I think we just won. No attacks. Now we have 2 cards, so that is. Sacrifice 3 times 2. Bang, bang. This is 12 cards. I don't think it really matters. It really doesn't matter. I guess it could just be Greta, whatever. It doesn't matter. Look at all these triggers. We are going to mill the opponent out. This is, unless I can't do math. Right? I already lost how many triggers that was. That's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go! Let's go! A mill death! You gotta be careful, my friend. Wind Moon Me. Hello, hello, hey. Gotta love the hospitality around here. Alright, let's go in for our, I guess we'll go for the Freebooter. I typically like to go for the Freebooter over the Scavenger's Talent. Scavenger's Talent's kind of slow. Innkeeper's Talent, huh? Okay. Let's get our damage in here. Do I want to go for the Corrupted Conviction? Probably. Probably. Let's go for our Scavenger's Talent, and then we'll hold up the Conviction. So, Innkeeper's Talent. Well, I have my own talent, and then we have the Scavenger's Talent. Kami of Whispered Hopes. Okay. Wow. That could get kind of dangerous here, huh? Let's go for the Corrupted Conviction. We do have Tear Asunder and Feed the Cycle, so I don't think I'm really, like, that scared. I don't think this trigger matters. Am I crazy? No, it doesn't matter. We're not doing any of the milling stuff yet, so... Bitter Triumph, well... I mean, removal is good. This is against green. This is... Oh, yeah, that's fine. Duress! Okay, we definitely like Duress. Let's go ahead and take a look at that hand here. Oh, wow, okay, so Vraska. Okay, yeah. Well, they're running the Innkeeper's Talent with the Vraska, so they got the insta-kill stuff going on here. We will alleviate them of those anxieties. I guess we'll just drop them the Bartolomé. Not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but that's what I've been referring to it as the entire time of this video. Innkeeper's Talent, sure. This is pretty scary. I mean, we could just spot remove it, though. Even if they do get the Ward 1, like, is that really that big of a deal? I don't think so. So give your +1/+1 counters, and they can kind of ramp up to the high heavens. I mean, it's not great. We can also use Tear Asunder here, so... Oof. Yep. Cut down. Okay, here's the thing, though. I guess we may as well save it, right? I mean, if we have the means to. I don't know. This is, I mean, we are eating away our resources, which may not be the best thing. We do have to pay the ward cost. And I would like to go for Tear Asunder because this Blooming Marsh is going to come in tapped. So maybe I should just let the Bartolomé die, but I don't know. It feels like a pretty good fizzle. So that thing's up to 7, which is only going to get bigger and bigger. I mean, we can just spot remove it, though. So, like, I want to keep my Bartolomé alive in case we do find the combo. So it has Ward 1 ×2 now. Maybe I should have just let this go. 15 to 20. I think it's more important just killing this damn Kami thingy. So I am a little bit nervous. I'm hoping another one. Okay, so I'm hoping to Tear Asunder, but like now they're gonna be able to go for it on both things, right? I mean, I guess I'll still just try. So it's Tear Asunder 1. But they can still go for level 3 on the other one, too. So, maybe I should just spot remove the Kami while I had the chance. Well, I never had the chance, so that was Ward 1 ×2. I don't know if I've been playing well this match. I can't even lie. I'm a little lost in the weeds here. But, I should say lost in the trees, because we're squirrels. Alright, bad puns aside, bad puns aside. I mean, these two creatures are just freaking huge. There's nothing I can do, really, right? Can't go... The Scavenger's Talent is not the way to do this. No attacks, obviously. They already have 2, so, like, I mean... One is as good as 2. Like, what are they going to really ramp up into, right? If they have Vraska, we just die, and that's it. I guess this is probably as good a time as any. Let's go ahead and discard, because we could definitely be on the hook for the life here, so... Discard. Pay Ward. We only have Ward 1 this time, so we got rid of the other one, so... Either way, I mean, it's just a little scary. I'm gonna let this go. We We do have Feed the Cycle. I mean, I don't know, is this really that scary? Not really. Mentor, sure. The Mentor will allow us to feed the cycle more effectively. What you got in the hand there? What you got? Got something cut down. Well, I guess we might as well sacrifice it. It's kind of the allure of here. Okay. Okay, another food token. That is really, really nice, man. That is really, really nice. Go down to 10. I know this is a little scary because they also can reanimate their stuff here. Not reanimate, but they can animate the Restless Cottage, and then they have the Kami, but the Kami doesn't have Trample. Another Innkeeper's Talent. I guess it's not really that bad, though. Innkeeper's Talent versus Scavenger's Talent. Who's more talented? Welcome to the talent show. I guess this is as good time as any, right? Let's go for the Forage. And they only have Ward 1 before they resolve this. Submit a food. Probably should have gotten rid of... that was actually a little hasty. I definitely probably should have used my graveyard instead of a food, but whatever. So 7 mana. Yep. Pay the ward. But now they can go for Restless Cottage. I don't think that's not bad though, right? I will be so mortified if they just top deck into a Vraska. That would be so annoying. Yep. How big is this going to get? Up to 12, right? So we should live. Unless I can't do math correctly, which is very possible. We should be good. We should be good. Alright, well, one life is as good as 1,000 in this matchup. I hate to say it. They don't have any trample, so like I'm not really that worried. And Devouring Sugarmaw really sucks that we don't have 6 mana, because then I could go in for Devouring Sugarmaw. I think we're pretty much good to go here. I mean, it's a little scary, but I mean, 2 swings is lethal, and then I can just go in for the Devouring Sugarmaw. I guess that is the plan. I mean, that's a pretty fragile plan, but the plan is literally just to go in for a Devouring Sugarmaw, Sweet Treat, and then we just block the Restless Cottage, because that's their win condition, right? There's nothing else I'm missing. Just top deck. Innkeeper, I'm just sure... Yeah, this Restless Cottage can be as big as they want. They are tapped out. I mean, we're good, right? We just go for Devouring Sugarmaw. I kind of like this. We, like, bait them into tapping out, essentially. And that 2020, that is a big Restless Cottage, but I think the opponent might be a little bit restless when we just block. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much a good game, right? Might as well sacrifice it just to throw a little bit of salt into the wound. Get a little bit of mill action going on. Sure. You've been blocked, and there we go. Good game. Wow, okay, so... I mean, I'll take it. Kind of a weird matchup, but we get the dub. Rashida! Hello. Alright, so got some mono black action today. Or is that was a mulligan. Let's go and give the opponent the friendly mulligan. Hello. Everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan, because those things suck. Alright. Shoot for Scavenger's Talent. Pretty good here. Kind of a slower start here. We got some removal, so maybe we are playing against red. Is this gonna be mice, or is it gonna be Boros control-y tokens? Shoo, it's gonna be mice. Okay, cool. Honestly, this is a decent little spot to go in for Devouring Sugarmaw, the Sweet Treat one. Because we can actually just block the cheeky House Mouse. Boros is so... Emberheart Challenge, that's fine. Boros is so damn good right now because they have 2 options. Like, Boros has never been better. You have no idea if you're going against the, like, mice, or if you're going against the, Boros token deck, but be that as it may, we get a free token of food, which is very, very nice, and we get rid of that stinky, cheeky House Mouse. Well, kind of awkward here. I don't want to say awkward, but everything costs 2. Like, go for the throat, feed the cycle, bitter triumph, Scavenger's Talent, everything we food token, like everything costs 2. So we're a little bit awkward on turn 3 here, but I mean we still killed the Emberheart Challenger, so it's fine. Yeah, I think we'll just do this now. I mean, we get to pay 1, which is kind of unfortunate, but don't really like the pain. I would really be mortified. Sometimes these decks do run like Lauren's Escape and Crumb and Get It or something like that, and they have Indestructible. What the hell is this? Oh, double. Hold on, they have for Mirrodin, double strike. Okay, it's been a while since I've seen that bad boy, but now I gotta make a decision here. I want to drop the. I want to do a lot of things. I want to drop down the Thundermaw. It's not the Thundermaw, the Sugarmaw. Thundermaw's like this, the dragon card. But I want to be able to hold this up, so I'm gonna pay 3 life, and we're gonna pay 1 with the token here, or the land. So this is not good. Well, you get the kill. I mean, I get the kill. Nothing to do that, so I guess we'll go for the food. So we still remain a little bit, I don't want to say efficient, because it's not really efficient taking pain every single turn. So let's go for the Devouring Sugarmaw. Oh, I gotta pay 2. I gotta pay 2 to cast this. Yucky. Alright. But at least we get down our Sugarmaw. We at least have 1 food to kind of sacrifice. And it is worth noting, I mean, you can just tap it. Don't be afraid to tap the Sugarmaw if you do not want to pay. Interesting that they do not attach it. Actually, no, that card costs 5, so they actually can't. Alright, I think I'm going to sacrifice the food. Maybe I shouldn't have. I'm going to go for the duress. I know this is very, very painful. Very, very painful. 2 Monstrous Rages! Okay, well, at least I have Feed the Cycle. Let's go for the Underground Mortuary. And, oh, Ygra. Well, we already have enough to Feed the Cycle for the forage cost. Yeah, I think we'll be fine here. I mean, I'm going to swing in. I mean, we have enough to kill with the Feed the Cycle. And I'm probably just going to sacrifice the Scavenger's Talent. Like, you definitely can do that. Nothing to be afraid of there. We're still going to have to do 1 more pain. Yeah, I think we're looking fine here, right? What would be really nice if they had land. Oh, that's not land. Ooh, that's actually kind of annoying. That actually is a little bit more annoying than it should be. Because I have Menace, and then the Ygra doesn't have Trample, so that actually is kind of annoying. Nevertheless, we will Feed the Cycle here. So this is it. They are all out of gas. Monstrous Rage, sure. We go for Feed the Cycle, and I'm not going to pay the black, because that would mean I'd have to pay more life, even more life, so we'll go for 1 here, and then we'll get rid of these 3 cards to pay the forage. That's fine. And we just take 1 extra. Got a lot of pain. A lot of pain, a lot of damage, a lot of. Scavenger's Talent, because I want to be able to swing in here. And instead of going in for the Feed the Cycle, let's go ahead and drop what we committed to our little kitty cat, Ygra, Eater of All, baby. Swing in. They get double blocked, but they do not. Down to 5. Now, it is worth noting, with the Devouring Sugarmaw. Oh, a land off the top. That's pretty nice. They can give something double strike, but it doesn't really matter. It's worth noting that other creatures are not food, so I still would probably have to tap the Sugarmaw here. But I still think we're looking pretty good. Double strike, don't really care about that. See, Devouring Sugarmaw, I think I'm just going to tap it, right? Doesn't matter! Doesn't matter, we eat them all. Super good hand here, I guess. We got the Lavaspur Boots. I really want to make use of these Lavaspur Boots. It's pretty much impossible to win without the versus control. Not in general. It's impossible to beat control without the Lavaspur Boots, because once we don't have any tramp direct. Oh, we'll get rid of my go for the throw. That's fine. That's okay. This Restless Cottage is a little awkward, I suppose, but be that as it may, we can use this. I don't think there's really any difference, because now we can give it haste. Hope you got a real good look there, my friend. Alright, so we got to play on the white, and then we'll go for Bartolomé. Again, still not sure if that's how you say it, but we will drop you anyway, and then let's get the Lavaspur Boots going here. So it is worth noting, if we do swing in and they block, I mean, wow, okay, well, it's not really good getting rid of my Lavaspur Boots, but I don't know if they were aware that I could do that. I mean, or if they just like didn't really see that coming, but pretty little good move there. And again, Lavaspur Boots is a lot better versus control, so like I don't think I really care that much about losing it. Yeah, they could just remove it now, but I still think it's a neat little trick, right? Candy Grapple, sure, whatever. So yeah, just gonna do the Vinereap Mentor, and then we can go in for the second end of our Devouring Sugarmaw. Bandit's Talent. Okay, well, let's just do this. Let's just do this. Because I actually have to. Because if I discard the land, it's actually 2 cards. This card's busted. Bandit's Talent, that card is good. That is a very good card. But nevertheless, we still save our Devouring Sugarmaw. Decavern Bat. Hey, nothing in here, buddy. Nothing in here. So, go away, discard. You've discarded. That's for sure. Might as well just swing in. This is easy. This is easy. There's nothing to think about here. We just swing in, drop the Restless Cottage. Devouring Sugarmaw, baby. Let's go. So we got plenty of food for the Devouring Sugarmaw. Hope you're hungry. Level 2. Alright, whatever. Don't really care too much. Level 3. So, I mean, I'd much rather see them level that up and go in for like an Acklezotz or something like that. So, sure. Plenty of food here. Don't really care. And they're gonna... This is actually gonna put a pretty big beat down on them. So, I'm gonna go for the Restless Cottage instead. Don't really want to go for the throat. This is a big swing. This is a big swing here. Bang, 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 bang. Down to 4. And then the Restless Cottage obviously creates us the food token. Yeah, we get an extra draw with the Bandit's Talent, but this is pretty good. I mean, even if they do have like Acklezotz, the lifelink kind of shenanigans, and we take it. Let's go.